Thank you, Dr. T, and thank you all for tuning in, and welcome to Canyon View High School for tonight's exciting high school basketball matchup between the Canyon View Falcons and the Cedar Reds. Welcome, I'm Chris Holmes. We'll be bringing you the action tonight not only on 107.7 590 KSUB, but you can also watch the ball game at KSUB590.com. That's KSUB590.com. Look over to the top right and click on the icon. You'll be able to watch the game tonight at your leisure, and we'll be anticipating a very exciting game tonight. Not only that, at halftime, we distribute the funds collected at the Steve Hodson Cancer Classic. It's always a moving and very proud moment as those proceeds are distributed to needful families in the community. We had a chance to talk to both coaches before the ball game. Here's what Mark Esplin had to say. Yes, indeed it will, and we're looking forward to that ceremony as well when the team, officials from both high schools, everybody gets together at midcourt and enjoys a moment where we all come together for a great cause. Here is what the home team coach, Rob Potter, had to say about tonight's game. Okay, that was Coach Rob Potter of the Canyon View Falcons. We will pause for a 2-minute break on our pregame and be back with the starting lineups and tip-off right after this.
Visit Rally Stop for quality top-tier gasolines, first-class customer service, and the cleanest restrooms in town. Rally Stop offers ethanol-free gasolines at most locations and DEF diesel additive at JR's Truck Stop and the Providence Center Chevron in Cedar City. For quality gasolines that save you money with better mileage and engine performance, for groceries, food, drinks, and in-house restaurants, trust your Southern Utah-owned local Rally Stop stations from Santaquin to St. George. Rolling Rubber Tire Pros is Southern Utah's trusted source for tires and accessories and for maintenance and service to the most exacting standards. Don't leave the safety of your loved ones nor the security of one of your biggest investments to anyone less than the tire and automotive experts at Rolling Rubber Tire Pros. Serving Southern Utah for nearly 5 decades, Rolling Rubber Tire Pros at 256 West, 200 North in Cedar City. Visit Rally Stop for quality top-tier gasolines, first-class customer service, and the cleanest restrooms in town.
Dr. Wilson is not only my orthodontist, he is my friend.
Providing child and adult orthodontic care featuring many alternatives, including clear braces, traditional braces, as well as colorful and customized brackets that express your personality and make your orthodontic experience unique.
586-8980.
Hello, Southern Utah. This is Stephen Barnes,
And Tanya Dastrup.
your real estate experts at Stratum Real Estate.
It's the largest investment most people will make. All the more reason to trust nothing less than an expert to guide you through the real estate buying or selling process. Hometown personal attention, coupled with the vast marketing resources of the Stratum Real Estate Group, assure success when you trust
Stephen Barnes,
And Tanya Dastrup.
your real estate experts at Stratum.
Welcome back to Canyon View High School. We are just about set for National Anthem and starting lineups. Starting lineups are brought to you by Tink Superior Auto Parts. See Napa and Tink Superior Auto Parts for everything your vehicle needs with thousands of parts in stock. Shop and save at Tink's in Cedar City, Beaver, Panguitch, Hurricane, St. George, and other locations throughout the region. We're going to observe the National Anthem on both our radio and video stream webcast tonight. And this has become a tradition at this game when Steve Hodson's granddaughter sings the national anthem at this game. And of course the proceeds of the Hodson Classic are distributed at halftime. And she is a Cedar Red. Here we go. Okay, there it is, our national anthem. Once again, the granddaughter of Steve and Susie Hodson and the Steve Hodson Cancer Classic proceeds will be distributed tonight at halftime. It's one of my favorite events of the year. Starting lineups for tonight's ball game. We'll start with the Cedar Reds. Number 3, 6-foot junior, averaging 8 points a ball game, Gage Savage. Number 24, a junior, 6'7", averaging 15 points a ball game, Dallin Grant. Number 25, 6'6", a junior, averaging 10 points a ball game, Trayton Tebbs. Number 30, 6'3", a senior, averaging 7 points a ball game, Landon Barney. And number 44, 6'8", a junior, averaging 9 points a ball game, Luke Armstrong. The Reds are coached by Mark Esplin. He's assisted by Terry Tebbs and Tyler Monks. And now, starting lineup for the Canyon View Falcons. The home team tonight. A senior guard wearing number 3, Trevor Farrell. Wearing number 12, 6'1", a senior, Jackson Jorgensen. Number 13, 6'3", a junior, Cole Farrell. A senior, 6'1", wearing number 20, Karsten Jensen. And number 33, Skylar Hignite, 6'2", a sophomore. And that's the starting lineup for the Canyon View Falcons. We're set to go. First of 2 meetings this year. These teams will get together again in February at Cedar High School. Last year, the Canyon View Falcons swept the Reds, winning both games. And I know I had that wrong. That fifth starter for the Canyon View Falcons, my mistake. Not number 33, number 23, 6', a senior, Cody Spencer. And you heard Mark Esplin talk about Cody Spencer and his ability to be able to come out and change this game if he has a good night. It's going to be Dallin Grant and Karsten Jensen to jump it up, and we'll be underway here shortly. You listen along at 107.7 FM, 590 AM, also on the KSUB app, or you can watch the game tonight at KSUB590.com. And it's the Falcons that come away with the ball, so the possession arrow goes Cedar's way to start this ball game. Jackson Jurgensen with it, into the lane he goes. He'll pop it back out to Trevor Farrell. He'll bring it back up top to Jurgensen and swing it around the right side of Cole Farrell. Out front, and the ball is stolen away, and Dallin Grant brings it into the forecourt. Stolen away by Barney. Here's Dallin Grant with a turnaround shot in the lane. Nicely done there by the big fella. And Cedar is already on the board. 2-0 here on your State Bank scoreboard. State Bank of Southern Utah, personal and business banking since 1957, locations throughout the region. A good look for a three-pointer there by Cole Farrell. And it's off the mark, and the Reds bring it into the forecourt, leading 2-0. Here's Dallin Grant driving baseline. A little contact there, no foul called, and the follow is good by Luke Armstrong, and Cedar's out in front 4-0. 7 minutes left to go first quarter. We're a minute into this one, and the Reds hold a 4-0 lead on your State Bank scoreboard. Canyon View with the ball. It's Jurgensen. He'll hand it off there to Jensen. Jensen now trying to back in. Back to Jurgensen. And Jurgensen will circle back out. Jensen trying to drive and split the defenders, and is stolen away by Gage Savage. Gage with the runner in the lane, no good. The follow is no good. Here's Gage once again. He'll pass it over to Dallin Grant, and Dallin scores his second bucket of the ball game. And it's 6-0 Cedar. 6.5 minutes left to go, first quarter. First quarter of this ball game is brought to you by MCO Tire and Service Center. MCO is the place to go for tires and auto repairs. Call 867-8800, 867-8800 for MCO Tire and Service Center at 880 North Main Street in Cedar City. First foul of the ball game, and it goes against Creighton Tebbs. Cedar got itself in a little bit of foul trouble the other night at Desert Hills last week ago tonight. But they rebounded with a victory over Pineview on Thursday. Falcons with the ball. It's Jurgensen up top, crossover move into the lane. Nice fake, got the defender out of the way, and Jurgensen scores the first bucket of the ball game for the Falcons. 6-2 with just under 6 minutes left to go here first quarter. Grant will hand off to Tebbs. Tebbs out near midcourt directing traffic. He'll bring it over to the right side on the dribble. Stumbles, and the ball is wrestled away by Tebbs. The give and go. Tebbs driving in from the right side. Shot no good, and the Falcons pull away the rebound. Jump ball called, and that means possession arrow goes Cedar's way as the Falcons won the opening tip. Kind of a quick whistle there on the held ball. But with 5.5 minutes left to go first quarter, 6-2 Cedar. And Gage Savage to inbound for the Reds. Landon Barney with a wide open look. No good on your Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance three-point try. For tires, auto repairs, and maintenance from people you know and trust, go to Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance in the Bobby's Upholstery Building, 454 North Main Street. Still Cedar's ball. Into Dallin Grant. Nice move and a slam dunk on the baseline, and one. Dallin Grant, and he doesn't know that there's a foul called. Everybody heads the other way. And Dallin needs to come back and complete the three-point play. Nice move baseline and jams it in. He's got such length, he doesn't need much elevation on the jump. And Dallin Grant with the dunk. He's got 6 points in the ball game and a chance to make it 7 here with some Webster's Orthodontic straight shooting free throw tries. And the free throw off the front of the rim, left it short. And Cedar holds on to an 8-2 lead. Falcons with the ball, trailing. Jackson Jurgensen into the forecourt left side, double team there. He'll bring it back up top to Cody Spencer. Spencer driving, splitting defenders, and the ball is knocked away, but Spencer gets it right back out to Farrell. Farrell thinks about the three, guarded by Tebbs. Down into the corner they go. The baseline drive and the shot up, no good by Cody Spencer, and Cedar comes away with it, leading 8-2. Dallin Grant with the ball, top of the key. Turnaround in the lane, lays it off there to Luke Armstrong. Trying the reverse layup, no good. Barney with the putback, and as he tries to put it up, he's bumped and fouled. So Landon Barney will go to the line. Second team foul on the Falcons. And it will go to Hayden Springer. His second. Both team fouls for the Falcons on Springer and Landon Barney at the line to shoot 2. First one up and in. So Barney with his first point of the ball game. And checking in for the Falcons is Jackson Dastrup. Jackson, a 6-foot senior. Landon Barney looking for one more. For child or adult orthodontic care, Dr. Webster and staff are here to set you straight and leave you with a beautiful, confident smile. Webster's Orthodontics, 415 North Main Street in Cedar City. Barney gets both, and he's put Cedar out to a 10-2 lead with 4:38 remaining first quarter. Falcons with it. It'll be Jorgensen to walk it into the forecourt. He's going to be met there by Grant and Savage. They'll swing it all the way around to the right side to Farrell. Farrell brings it back up top. With it is Cody Spencer. Three-point try is up and in by Trevor Farrell. Quick release, he got it up and in on your Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance 3. And it's 10-5, Cedar out in front. Wide left with it is Grant. Up top they go to Zab Santana checking in for the ball game. And hits Barney streaking down the lane. His shot is no good. Missed the layup, but Cedar comes away with the rebound. Out to Zab. Three-point look. No good. Barney with another rebound and the follow-up. Landon Barney working hard on the boards, and he's rewarded with a couple of points. And it's 12-5, and a timeout is called by Rob Potter. We'll be back with the Reds leading 12-5.
Carter Creek Concrete to Go is your small quantity concrete supplier. 1/4 to 2 cubic yards made according to your specs. The load mixes while you drive. When you're done, you hose out the drum and return the mixer. It's as easy as that. Buy only what you need with no mixing by hand or short load fees, and save big by doing it yourself. Carter Creek Concrete to Go at 942 North Airport Road in Cedar City. For the contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Carter Creek Concrete to Go.
The Big Picture Morning Show with Dr. T and Chris Holmes. Weekdays at 6 on News Talk 107.7, 590 KSU.
Falcon ball trailing 12-5. And bringing it in the forecourt is Jackson Jurgensen. Jurgensen picks up his dribble, closely guarded there by Savage. He'll leave it left side to Jensen. Jensen splitting the defenders into the lane he goes. He'll kick it back out to Farrow at the top of the key. Man-to-man approach so far by the Reds. Here's Farrow. He'll lay it off to Jurgensen once again. Jurgensen drives. Had a chance at a 13-footer there. Passed it up, and the shot is up no good by Dastrup. But the Falcons come away with the rebound. Driving the lane, laying it up high off the glass. No good is Jurgensen, and the Reds come away with it. Here is Savage. Into the corner. Zab Santana with the three. He got it. Zab Santana scores his first bucket of the ball game. And it's a Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance 3. And it's 15-5, Cedar out to a double-digit lead. 2:50 left to go, first quarter. Falcons with it, a three at the other end from the corner, no good. High for the rebound, putting it up, no good, is Cody Spencer, but a foul will go against Luke Armstrong. Looked like a pretty clean block by Luke, but the referee will always tell you got him with the body. Isn't that what they always say? First one up and in by Cody Spencer. One more coming for Cody. 6 foot, a senior, averaging about 8 points a ball game, as you heard Mark Esplin say. Second is up and in as well. And it's 15-7, Cedar. Little full court pressure by the Falcons. Now they drop back quickly. Zab Santana brings it in, lays it off to Luke Armstrong, right in stride. A nice pass there by Zab on the assist. And Luke Armstrong scores his second bucket of the ball game. 17-7, back to a 10-point Cedar lead. Farrow with it, left side to Jurgensen. Jurgensen to the wing to Spencer. Spencer driving baseline, nice move. In from the left side with the right hand, and Cody Spencer with his first bucket of the game to go with a couple of free throws. 4 points for Spencer, 17-9 Cedar. Zab Santana sees an opening, tries to drive the lane. He's bumped and fouled. The foul will go against Spencer, his first. Third team foul on the Falcons. It'll be out of bounds underneath the basket. And Trayton Tebbs will do the honors for the Reds. He'll come in over the top of everybody to Zab Santana. To the left side to Ty Harrison, just checking into the ball game. To Tebbs, down in the corner to Grant. Three-point try, up, rattles around and out. The ball hits the floor, and it's tracked down in the corner by Trevor Farrow. Farrow into the forecourt. To the right side, he'll go to Jurgensen. Jackson with the ball up top, left side to Cole Farrow. And now they'll lay it off to Trevor Farrow on the wing. Out front to Spencer. He's got a wide open look, and he's got the three. Cody Spencer, and this is just what Mark Esplin was talking about. Spencer with 7 points. 7 of Canyon View's 12, and it's 17-12. Here's Barney with it out front to Tebbs, to Zab Santana. Santana in the lane, jackknife move, no good. And a foul, and Zab Santana goes to the line to shoot a couple. So Santana at the stripe for 2. 17-12 Cedar with 1:15 left to go in this opening quarter. And the first one is up and in by Zab Santana. One more coming for Zab. And that one is good as well. Falcons with the ball now, trailing by 7. 19-12, 1:10 left to go, opening quarter. Jurgensen will drive and kick out. Now it's back to Jurgensen. He'll fake the pass and put it up and in. Beautiful move by Jackson Jurgensen. Second bucket of the ball game, 4 points, and it's 19-14, and the Falcons are staying right with the Reds. Under a minute left to go here, opening quarter. Savage with it up top to Santana. They try to go back door. They've got Landon Barney. He puts it up. Good if it goes. It won't go, but Barney will go to the line. A nice pass, high-low from Zab Santana, and Barney will go to the line, and it looks like the foul goes against Cole Farrell, number 1 on Cole. That's number 5 on the Falcons. 44 seconds remains here first quarter at the free throw line. The Reds have been busy at the free throw line as they've pushed the tempo and really been aggressive toward the basket and have been rewarded with some free throws, and that one is good by Landon Barney. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from the line so far in this young basketball game. 44 seconds remain, first quarter. 20-14 is your State Bank score, and Landon can make it 21, and he does so. Jackson Jurgensen brings it in the forecourt. Jurgensen working against Zab Santana. To the right side he goes to Spencer. Spencer pops it out to three-point territory and passes it back to Farrell. Trevor Farrell with the ball on the right wing, between the legs with the dribble. Spots up for a three-point shot, but the long rebound is taken by the Falcons. Another shot from the left baseline, no good. And Zab Santana with the ball now after the rebound by Landon Barney. 10 seconds, and the Reds will look for the final shot of the quarter. Here's Santana with it to the free throw line on the drive. Kicks it out to Barney for a wide open look, and Barney hits the three-point shot. Landon with a great first quarter, and he's pushed it out to a 10-point lead once again. 24-14, Cedar after 1. We'll be back in a minute.
For lunch, dinner, or after the game, Brad's Food Hut is the place to please the entire party. From Bronco burgers to fish and chips to sandwiches, salads, or specialty sides to delicious ice cream desserts or thirst-quenching drinks, Brad's has the menu to satisfy everyone's appetite. Serving Cedar City for nearly 4 decades, Brad's has become Cedar City's favorite stop. Call ahead and your order can be ready. Dine in or take out at 546 North Main Street, Brad's Food Hut, where everyone leaves happy.
The radio home for the SUU T-Birds. Talk Radio 590, KSU.
First quarter in the books, and the Reds lead at 24-14. And the Falcons will begin with possession of the ball to start this second quarter. Checking into the ball game for the Reds is Jaron Garrett, a junior, 6 foot, averaging just over a point a ball game. With it is Jurgensen over to the right wing on the dribble, guarded by Santana. Up top he goes to Carson Jensen back into the ball game. To the left side to Farrell. Up top once again to Trey Allred, checking in for the first time. Allred with the ball to Farrell up top. Also checking in is Tyler Main. The drive stolen away by Gage Savage. Into the forecourt comes Gage. Savage will lay it off to Tebbs, and Tebbs driving the lane, drawing a little contact, no foul call, but Tebbs lays it up and in anyway. First basket of the ball game for Trayton Tebbs, and he's pushed it out to a 12-point Red lead. 26-14, And second quarter just underway here. Farrell will drive and kick, and the three-point try no good by Trey Allred. And the rebound off to the Reds once again. Into the forecourt quickly. They come to Zab Santana. Pirouette move in the lane. Wild shot up, no good. And it's Allred for the rebound for the Falcons. Allred will lay it off to Jurgensen, who will walk it into the forecourt right side. Working off the high post screen to the left side to Maine. Maine to the right side to Jensen. Jensen in three-point range, guarded by Barney. Double team. And across court they go to Farrell. Another three-point try, and the backside rebound taken by the Reds, Trayton Tebbs. Three-point look at the Reds' end, and it's up and in by Gage Savage, his first bucket of the ball game on your Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance three-point shot. There have been a slug of them in this ball game at both ends of the court. 29-14, Cedar leads with 6:08 left to go second quarter. Here's Jurgensen, loses the handle on the ball. Tebbs has it. Tebbs, a one-on-three. He's going to circle back out for some backup help. He'll lay it off to Garrett, back to Tebbs. Thinks about the three. Now he'll back it up and take it to the right side. Tebbs driving once again, hanging. The shot was blocked, but it went right to Landon Barney, and he put it in. Right spot, right time for Landon Barney, and he scores it. And a timeout is called, brought to you by Color Country Pediatrics. When your child is sick, time is important. Color Country is here to help with same-day appointments for sick children at 55 East Canyon Commercial Avenue. Back in 1 minute with the Reds leading 31-14.
I am your favorite DQ treats. And when you exit the drive-thru with a minivan full of me and a rear-view mirror obstructed by DQ soft serve, your kids will know that you know how to party. Party over here. Party over there. Party everywhere.
With 2 Cedar City locations to serve you on South Main Street and in the Color Country Chevron near the 200 North Interchange.
Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
KREC, Bryan Head and Cedar City at 98.1. St. George at 98.5. And Southern Utah's Variety Station, Star 98, a product of Cherry Creek Media.
Tonight's ball game brought to you by Hermes Drive-In. Hermes Drive-In, a Cedar City institution newly remodeled with the same great menu, burgers, sandwiches, drinks, and delicious ice cream treats, and so much more. In the heart of downtown, right next to Main Street Park, Hermes Drive-In. Reds lead at 31-14, 5.5 left to go here second quarter. And with it on the right wing is Cody Spencer. They'll swing it all the way around the left side to Trevor Farrell, back up front to Spencer. He'll take the three, and a foul is going to be called. And Spencer will go to the line to shoot three. The foul goes to Gage Savage. Little bump on the shot, about 4 feet beyond the three-point arc. Shot was no good, but Spencer goes to the line, fouled in the act of shooting. First foul on Gage Savage. 3 fouls as a team now on the Reds, and Spencer puts the first one up and in. Pretty good first quarter. Well, we're in the second quarter now, but 8 points, now 9 points, and a chance to make it 10 for Cody Spencer. What did Mark Esplin say? We've reminded you of it several times. Cody Spencer averaging 8 points a game, and he said if Cody Spencer can double that, it's a whole different ball game. The outlet pass thrown away by the Reds as Spencer misses the third of 3. And a foul will go against Spencer, I believe. Nope. The foul goes against Tebbs. That's 2 on Trayton. 1 foul on Gage Savage. And I'm missing the other foul, team foul. Let's see if we can get that. But now 14 fouls on the Reds. Falcon ball trailing 31-16. 5:10 left to go second quarter. Farrell guarded by Grant. To the right side, driving the lane, leaning in, putting up the shot, no good, is Spencer. He'll go to the line once again as the foul goes to Jaron Garrett. Jaron picks up his first.
5 team fouls either way now as Zab Santana's at the table waiting for the next whistle. And they'll let the free throw be shot, then they'll come in. Also checking in is Jackson Jurgensen for the Falcons. Trevor Farrell comes out. Landon Barney comes out for the Reds. One more coming for Cody Spencer. 6 foot, a senior. And he's got 10 points in the ball game. And the free throw is good. Make it 11. 31-17 Reds. Gage Savage lays it in to Luke Armstrong. Everybody thought Gage was going to take that three, and he just laid it right into Big Luke. And Luke put it up and in. 33-17 Cedar with 4:40 left to go in the second quarter. Spencer into the corner to Jensen. Jensen trying to drive baseline against Armstrong. He's cut off there. Loses the handle on the ball momentarily. He'll bring it back out front to Spencer. Up top they go to Jackson Jurgensen to the left side. The shot up is blocked away by Luke Armstrong, and here come the Reds with it. Underneath, drawing the foul, putting up the shot, no good, is Zab Santana. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Carson Jensen with the try at the other end, but it was rejected by Luke Armstrong, 6'8", a junior. And plenty of reach on Big Luke as well. He blocked it away. The Reds came away with it. Here is the free throw. Frozen rope up no good by Zab Santana. He'll have one more. He's got a couple of free throws and a three-point basket in the ball game, 5 points. Chance to make it 6 here with the second of 2. 4:16 remains here second quarter, and the free throw is good by Santana. 34-17. The Reds have the Falcons doubled up with 4:10 left to go here second quarter. Farrell with it up top. He'll drive and kick out to Cole Farrell. Farrell losing the handle on the ball as he drives the lane, but he brings it back out to Spencer. Cody Spencer with the ball. Back out to Trevor, who will reset the offense. Farrell guarded by Garrett. He'll hand it off to Spencer. Spencer to the right side. To Hayden Zobel just checking into the ball game. And here's the three-point try up, and no good by Spencer. He crashes the board and gets his own rebound. Nice hustle there by Spencer. Wide open look for Farrell. That's no good. And the rebound taken down on the backside by Dallin Grant. Ahead to Garrett, and they go to Luke Armstrong, and he lays it up and in. Luke having a solid first half in this ball game. He's got 8 points. And it's 36-17, Cedar. Cut off there is Zobel. He'll bring it out front to Spencer once again. And Cody calling the plays out front. Dribbling it over, bumped and fouled there by Zab Santana. Zab will pick up his first. That's the 6th team foul on the Reds. Out of bounds along the sideline for the Falcons. Farrell to inbound. He'll bring it into Spencer. Spencer near midcourt. To the left side to Farrell on a set play, and Farrell with a wide open look. He's got the Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance 3. Second of the ball game for Trevor. He's got 6 points, and it's 36-20. Back to a 16-point Cedar lead. Up top to Dallin Grant. Grant looking to drive. The ball slips out of his hand, and it's taken away by the Falcons. And a foul in the backcourt by Gage Savage. Gage, an opportunist, and he's crafty, and he can pick up some steals, but that time it cost him as his aggressiveness was rewarded with a personal foul, and Gage will go to the bench. Checking back into the ball game is Landon Barney. At the free throw line to shoot 1-1 on your Webster's Orthodontic straight shooting free throw try is Hayden Zobel. The ball no good and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Cedar ball. 36-20 Cedar, 2.5 minutes left to go second quarter. Once again at halftime, a special ceremony. The distribution of the Steve Hodson Cancer Classic proceeds. Shot up no good, and taken to the floor is Luke Armstrong. And the foul will go against
Jackson Dastrup. Should be 1-1 at the Reds end of the floor as well, and at the line is going to be Luke Armstrong. Luke crashing the boards there on your elite door and window rebound. Invest in home improvement that pays for itself in heating and cooling savings. See the latest in energy-efficient engineering and stylish design at Elite Door and Window at their new location, 2184 North Main Street, right next to Ogden Flooring. First one up and in by Luke. That's the first free throw of the ball game. One more coming for the big fella, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Zab Santana, though, with the long rebound. Working, putting it up, good if it goes, and Santana goes to the line to shoot a couple. Another foul on the Falcons. Hayden Zobel picks up number 1. That's the 8th team foul on the Falcons here in the first half. 2:15 remains second quarter. 37-20, and Zab Santana can add to it. He puts the first one up and in. Jensen back in the ball game. Coming out for a rest is Jackson Dastrup. At the free throw line to shoot one more is Zab Santana, a sophomore, 6'3", averaging about 7 points a game, and that free throw no good. So he gets 1 and 2, and the score remains 38-20 Cedar. 2:08 left to go, second quarter. Into the forecourt comes Cole Farrell. Excuse me, that's Cody Spencer. They'll leave it back out to Trevor. A long three-point shot rattles around, no good. There's Luke Armstrong for another elite door and window. Clear the glass rebound. And he'll go into the forecourt to Dallin Grant. Off to Garrett to the left side. Zab Santana for the three, no good. Rebound by Landon Barney. Underneath the Zab, who's underneath the basket. Great save into the back on the floor by Landon Barney. And Zab Santana is right on the spot for his first 2-point bucket of the ball game. He's got a 3, a 2, and 4 free throws. And it's 40-20. Cedar out to its largest lead of the ball game. And a bump and a foul by Luke Armstrong. Well out away from the basket. Not a very productive foul there for Luke. He knows it. Luke's going to have a seat with 1:22 left to go here second quarter. At the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1 is Trevor Farrell. 6'1", a senior. He's got a couple of three-pointers in the ball game, and he misses the front end of the 1 and 1. 40-20 remains the State Bank score, and a carry is going to be called on Dallin Grant. 1:16 left to go second quarter. Falcons with it. Trying to stay in this one. Jackson Jurgensen working off the high post screen. Branson Coates into the ball game for the first time for Cedar. There's Farrell as they work the weave out front. Three-point shot up, rattles around, no good by Spencer, and Cedar with the rebound. 55 seconds and counting. 40-20, Cedar out in front. Coates with it, up top to Santana. Left side they go to Garrett. Garrett on the wing, up top to Grant. Dallin Grant looking to drive. And he'll drive the lane, lay it underneath to Barney. And before he can get a shot off, he's pushed and fouled. So Barney will go to the line, and it'll be, I'm guessing, a 1 and 1. I don't think they gave him the act of shooting. Yep, that's correct. It's going to be 1 and 1. The foul goes against Cole Farrell, his second. That's the 9th team foul, so it's going to be 2 free throws either way next time for the Reds. But there's only 39.8 seconds remaining here second quarter. Landon Barney at the line. He's got a nice high arcing free throw, and he puts it in. Good looking foul pitch. 6'3", a senior, averaging 7 points a ball game. In this game, he's got 12. And make it 13 as he hits the second free throw on the bonus. And it's 42-20, 39 seconds left to go. Typically, we will see the halftime ceremony take place right after the buzzer. Falcons with it, trailing 42-20. Into the corner, they go to Allred. Back out front now to Jurgensen. He'll drive and kick out to Allred. They'll work a little weave out to the right side of the floor. Trevor Farrow drives the lane, gets hung up, puts it up. Good if it goes. Let's see if they counted it. No, they're going to wave it off. They're going to say it was out front. So they're going to give him 1 and 1, as that is the 9th Cedar team foul. Before the shot, Farrow's at the line to shoot 1 and 1. Trevor with a couple of three-point buckets in the game, 6 points. Rob Potter pleading the case that the bucket should have gone. I don't know if I disagree. And it's good. Several of the Cedar players thought the bucket counted and he was just getting one free throw. And so both are good by Trevor Farrow. And it is 42-22. Steal by the Falcons in the backcourt. Long three-point shot, no good, but they get the rebound. They'll get another look here. Up and in by Allred. Trey Allred with his first bucket of the ball game, 42-21. And a slam dunk at the other end. They're going to say it's no good. The dunk at the other end came after the buzzer, so it's no good. But you can't tell Landon Barney it didn't count. It counted for him. And a couple of Cedar players quickly headed for the locker room. And here, we'll just take a few minutes to talk about the Steve Hodson Cancer Classic. Well, let's go ahead and go to break. We're going to go to, go to our halftime smile report brought to you by Dr. Ryan Gunn and All About Smiles Dentistry. A beautiful, healthy smile for life starts with the right dentist. Dr. Gunn and All About Smiles Dentistry provides the most comfortable and current dental care possible at 409 South Main Street in Cedar City. Lots of smiles in the Cedar locker room, especially after the dunk to end the first half. Not so many in the Falcon locker room, as they're trying to stay in this one. 42-24. And what you're seeing now, those of you who are watching the ball game at KSUB590.com, are players, cheerleaders, administration, students from both schools, as the funds from the Steve Hodson Cancer Classic are distributed to some selected families in the community. And they'll say a few words about Coach Steve Hodson, who, of course, when he died in November of 2008, was coach of the SUU women's team. He also coached the boys and girls teams at both Cedar and Canyon View High Schools and took some of those teams to state championships. We are going to pause for a break on both radio and on our video stream. And in fact, we have a special halftime presentation from Iron County School District for both. So we'll go take our break and talk a little bit about Launch High School coming up on both our video stream and our radio broadcast. Back to our Pizza Factory halftime report.
Hello, Southern Utah. This is Stephen Barnes,
And Tanya Dastrup.
your real estate experts at Stratum Real Estate.
It's the largest investment most people will make. All the more reason to trust nothing less than an expert to guide you through the real estate buying or selling process. Hometown personal attention, coupled with the vast marketing resources of the Stratum Real Estate Group, assure success when you trust
Stephen Barnes,
And Tanya Dastrup.
your real estate experts at Strat.
Are you ready? Ready to spread your wings, leave the nest, and soar to your fullest potential? Are you ready for a new home away from home, the world's best backyard, and an unforgettable experience? Are you ready to become a T-Bird? Because we are ready for you. At Southern Utah University, you are our top priority. You are the reason why we do what we do. Everyone at SUU is here for you. Are you ready to invest in yourself? Ready to fly? At SUU, we are ready for you.
Welcome to Color Country Pediatrics.
We understand that your child is your world. That's why we provide compassionate care.
Learn more about our practice and schedule an appointment with us today.
The largest pediatric practice in town and still growing. Color Country Pediatrics offers wellness checkups, sick visits, sports physicals, and preventative care. Because we're able to provide so many services on site, like several labs, casting, stitches, IVs, and wound care, our patients can receive quality treatment from friendly faces in a familiar setting. Our friendly physicians develop long-term relationships with whole families in order to provide kids with the most comprehensive care. With a staff member on call 24 hours a day, you can have peace of mind.
We love coming here. They make us feel comfortable and they're welcoming, and we know that they care about us.
Color Country Pediatrics gives back to the community by supporting local schools, sports teams, and events. Color Country Pediatrics.
They're our world too.
Southern Utah's first radio station. Talk Radio 590 KSUB.
Southern Utah University is partnering with a local high school to help younger people get a jump start on their careers. Yeah, Launch High School in Iron County will partner with SUU's School of Business and Entrepreneurship program to offer students early access to college credit courses and hands-on project-based environment with focus on creativity, communication, and collaboration. Their tailored approach will evaluate individuals based on knowledge and skills rather than seat time requirements, and also provide parents with a deeper understanding of how their child is actually progressing.
The idea of personalized instruction to meet the needs of students that not only tailors to their specific academic needs, but also to their interests, both career and the projects that they would like to take on.
Well, just today, the Iron County School District announced a new high-tech high school called Launch. The school is partnered with Southern Utah University's School of Business and will focus on entrepreneurship. Students will alternate school days at their regular high school and Launch in hopes of integrating a more high-tech and personalized education. Launch expected to open in August of 2020.
In a world where YouTube serves up videos they know you're interested in, giving you what you want when you want it, imagine if education was so personalized. Not only incorporating the interests you're passionate about, but allowing you to take on the projects you wanted to launch, the problems you wanted to solve, and the skills you wanted to learn. Not only what you want, but when you want it. Personalized learning will provide teachers with the flexibility and technology tools they need to meet the needs of individual students. Not just having students be consumers of technology, but also creators with technology. These sorts of hands-on learning experiences will be applied to learning in English, math, science, and social studies at Iron County's new Launch High School, opening in August of 2020. The focus of this school will be to integrate the essential skills for student success with opportunities for early credit in personalized learning, connections to entrepreneurship and industry, and application of experiential hands-on learning. Modeled in part after University of Utah's Lassonde Entrepreneurship Institute, there will be a place where students will work collaboratively to launch business ideas, campaigns, apps, and investigations that apply in meaningful ways what they have learned from their studies. As students progress through their studies at a flexible pace that's right for them, in order to ensure that they have thoroughly learned the material, they will have the opportunity to create with technology at their fingertips, like 3D printers, robotics, laser engravers, and more. In partnership with both Southwest Tech and SUU's entrepreneurship program, students will have the opportunities for authentic work industry mentorship, and pathways to future education and careers. All this combined to launch students towards future success at Launch High School.
A new state-of-the-art high school is about to open in southern Utah. It's called Launch High. It will be opening in Iron County next August. Students will be able to learn technical skills, including entrepreneurship. The teens will also have access to technology, including laser engravers and 3D printers. Students can advance at their own pace, meaning they'll not face the limits imposed at traditional high schools.
When we talk to students about this, they get excited about the opportunities to not only take on the things that they're passionate about, that they want to find solutions for in fields and with mentors that have expertise for that, but they are also excited about the flexibility this offers them.
Due to state grants, students who attend this school will not have to pay tuition.
All right, we are back at Canyon View High School, where we have concluded the ceremony to distribute the proceeds of the Steve Hodson Cancer Classic. We've not been rejoined by radio just yet, but you are seeing the recipients leave the floor, and the players have just barely gone to the locker room. There's 10 minutes on the clock, so it looks like we're going to have an extended halftime, even though we devoted much of our halftime already to some messages on both radio and the video stream. But we'll have some time to hum-ha around a little bit, it sounds like, as they put 10 minutes back on the clock. Not sure that they're going to use all of that. As soon as we're joined by radio, we'll go ahead and give you the scoring for the first half. More proceedings here at halftime at Canyon View High School, where the Reds lead it 42 to 24. And the ceremony just a moment ago from those of the Steve Hodson Cancer Classic, handing out checks to 3 families suffering from the effects of cancer. It's one of the great moments in high school sports in the state of Utah, in my opinion, where members of both schools meet on the floor at halftime, and the families come out and they're presented checks. The Steve Hodson Cancer Classic, now in its 10th year. This most recent was the 10th annual classic. Steve passed away in November of 2008, and he was at the time the coach of the women's team at Southern Utah University when he passed away of multiple cell myeloma. After fighting that battle for 8 years, and typically would receive treatments at the beginning of the basketball season and then again at the end of the basketball season. It was almost a routine that he went through, but lost that battle in November of 2008. And faculty at both locations, at the Cedar High School and Canyon View High School, got together and decided they wanted to do something that would honor the legacy of Steve Hodson, organizing a holiday basketball tournament for both boys and girls, because Steve coached both boys and girls programs at Cedar and Canyon View High Schools, and brought in teams from across the state of Utah. Occasionally some Nevada teams will join as well. And now in its 10th year, it makes a little bit more each year, and each year those proceeds are distributed at the first Cedar Canyon View boys basketball game. This one happens to be here. Actually, whichever one is played at Canyon View, that's usually where the distribution is made. There have been some exceptions. But it's a moving moment when you see a community come together, even in the midst of a heated rivalry, and at halftime with Cedar leading. Nonetheless, we set that aside so Cedar City can come together and honor those whose families are impacted by cancer. And those proceeds were just distributed at this halftime ceremony. Then the teams were allowed to return to their respective locker rooms for instruction, and we anticipate that they'll be back out here soon to go ahead and resume this ball game. 42-24, Cedar leads at halftime. Let's go ahead and give you some halftime scoring. For the Canyon View Falcons, Trey Allred with 2 points in the game. You saw it right there toward the end of the first half. 8 points for Trevor Farrell, 4 points for Jackson Jurgensen, 10 points in the ball game for Cody Spencer, sorry. That's the scoring for the Canyon View Falcons. For the Cedar Reds, 3 points on a three-point bucket by Gage Savage, 6 points for Dallin Grant, 2 points for Trayton Tebbs, a quiet first half for Trayton, 13 points for Landon Barney, quite a first half for Landon, and it all came, as you like to see, because of hustle. Hustle on the boards for the most part. Landon hitting the boards hard, and he was rewarded not only with some buckets, but with some free throws as well. He had a 3, 2 twos, and 6 free throws in the first half. 9 points for Zab Santana, a good solid half for Zab. 9 points for Luke Armstrong as well. So the Cedar Reds with 42 first half points and the 42-24 lead here at halftime. We'll pause for a 2-minute break on both TV and radio and be back with more at Canyon View High School after this.
Wilson Orthodontics has been Southern Utah's trusted choice for orthodontic care for over 30 years, with locations in Cedar City, Parowan, and Beaver.
Dr. Wilson is not only my orthodontist, he is my friend.
Providing child and adult orthodontic care featuring many alternatives, including clear braces, traditional braces, as well as colorful and customized brackets that express your personality and make your orthodontic experience unique.
586-8980.
Mikey and the Missus. I reckon it don't get any weirder than that. Only on today's hit music, B92.1.
Only $5 pizza gives you a large, freshly baked, one-topping pizza or a medium made-to-order supreme pizza for just $5. And don't forget the breadsticks, specialty salads, chicken wings, and more, all at a great price. And now $5 Pizza offers 2 locations to serve you, in the Providence Center and now on North Main Street across from Canyon View Middle. Both locations offering the best pizza value in Cedar City. 865-9600, 865-9600.
Carter Creek Concrete to Go is your small quantity concrete supplier. 1/4 to 2 cubic yards made according to your specs. The load mixes while you drive. When you're done, you hose out the drum and return the mixer. It's as easy as that. Buy only what you need with no mixing by hand or short load fees, and save big by doing it yourself. Carter Creek Concrete to Go at 942 North Airport Road in Cedar City. For the contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Carter Creek Concrete to Go.
The Big Picture Morning Show with Dr. T and Chris Holmes. Weekdays at 6 on News Talk 107.7, 590 KSU.
For lunch, dinner, or after the game, Brad's Food Hut is the place to please the entire party. From Bronco burgers to fish and chips to sandwiches, salads, or specialty sides to delicious ice cream desserts or thirst-quenching drinks, Brad's has the menu to satisfy everyone's appetite. Serving Cedar City for nearly 4 decades, Brad's has become Cedar City's favorite stop. Call ahead and your order can be ready, dine in or take out at 546 North Main Street. Brad's Food Hut, where everyone leaves.
Halftime festivities continue here at Canyon View High School with the Reds leading 42-24. And once again, our broadcast tonight on 107.7 590 KSUB on the radio. You can catch us on the World Wide Web at ksub590.com. Also with the KSUB app, or you can watch the game tonight. And that's at ksub590.com as well. Just click on the icon, click on the image advertising the game, and you'll be taken to the link to be able to view the game tonight. It's been An exciting ball game, exciting first half, with the Reds out in front 42-24 as we, I think, get close to wrapping up the festivities here at halftime. It's been a long halftime. When it's all said and done, it's going to be in excess of 20 minutes. But after the Steve Hodson ceremony, which included the players, they wanted to give the players a chance to go to the locker room and get some instruction and rest. And so other things were planned for this time here on the floor as well. And we're still showing about 5 minutes left here at halftime. We can tell you that Southern Utah men and women will take the court once again on Thursday. The men will be home against Northern Arizona. That game, 7 p.m. tip-off. Join Art Chalice with the pregame at 6:45. And the women, of course, will play in Flagstaff that night as well. Northern Arizona came up short against Idaho State on Saturday. They are on a 2-game losing streak after dropping one last week at Sacramento State as well. The Thunderbird men, on the other hand, are riding a 2-game win streak coming into that ball game. They last lost to Montana at home 2 weeks ago in a very close ball game in which they had a shot, an opportunity to win that ball game with 8 seconds left to go. And the possession of the ball, trailing by 2, so they could have tied it up or won it with a 3-point shot. But unfortunately, there was a held ball, and possession arrow went Montana's way. And so the Thunderbirds lost possession of the ball and lost the ball game by 2. But Thunderbirds back in action on Thursday. We'll have it for you here on 107.7 590 KSUB. Because of that game on Thursday night, we will not be bringing you Cedar at Crimson Cliffs. That'll be preempted by the SUU Northern Arizona game. So to make up for that, we'll bring you Friday, Cedar's girls going up against Crimson Cliffs at home. So we'll bring you for the first time this year on the radio, the Cedar Lady Reds this Friday, 6:50 pregame, 7 p.m. tip-off against Crimson Cliffs at home at Cedar High School. And the teams have come back out on the floor, and we're going to take one more 2-minute break and be back with the tip-off in the second half of this ball game right after this.
I am your favorite DQ Treats. And when you exit the drive-thru with a minivan full of me and a rear-view mirror obstructed by DQ soft serve, your kids will know that you know how to party. Party over here. Party over there. Party everywhere.
With 2 Cedar City locations to serve you on South Main Street and in the Color Country Chevron near the 200 North Interchange.
Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
KREC, Bryan Head and Cedar City at 98.1. St. George at 98.5. Southern Utah's Variety Station, Star 98, a product of Cherry Creek Media.
Hello, Southern Utah. This is Stephen Barnes.
And Tanya Dastrup.
Your real estate experts at Stratum Real Estate.
It's the largest investment most people will make. All the more reason to trust nothing less than an expert to guide you through the real estate buying or selling process. Hometown personal attention, coupled with the vast marketing resources of the Stratum Real Estate Group, assure success when you trust
Stephen Barnes.
And Tanya Dastrup.
Your real estate experts at Stratum.
Are you ready? Ready to spread your wings, leave the nest, and soar to your fullest potential? Are you ready for a new home away from home, the world's best backyard, and an unforgettable experience? Are you ready to become a T-Bird? Because we are ready for you. At Southern Utah University, you are our top priority. You are the reason why we do what we do. Everyone at SUU is here for you. Are you ready to invest in yourself? Ready to fly? At SUU, we are ready for you.
Welcome back to Canyon View High School, where the Reds lead 42-24, and we are just about set for the second half of this ball game. We hope you've enjoyed the information that we provided you for our halftime report on the new Launch High School in Iron County School District. Names being taken, registrations right now. And then the first part of February, they will have a lottery to select the first 200 students to attend Launch High School. So you can find out more at launch.ironk12.org. We're ready for the second half of this ball game, and as near as I can tell, same starting lineups as the first half. Cedar will begin with possession of the ball. Gage Savage to inbound. He comes into Dallin Grant. Grant with it into the forecourt, right side to Trayton Tebbs on the wing. Tebbs looking up top, and they swing it around the left side to Grant in three-point range, baseline left. He'll take the shot from there off the back of the iron, no good. Gage Savage for the backside rebound. He'll turn and shoot for the 18-footer, no good. Scramble for the ball, and Trevor Farrell comes up with it. Trevor down the lane, puts it up and in. Trevor Farrell scoring the first bucket of the second half. That's his first two-point bucket of the ball game, and it's 42-26. In they go to Luke, backing in. Baseline move, put it up, no good. Luke gets his own rebound. No, he loses it, and it'll go to Karsten Jensen of the Falcons. Driving the lane, losing the handle on the ball is Jorgensen, and down the floor they come to Gage Savage. Short hands the layup, however, and coming away with it is Cody Spencer. Nice hustle by Cody in among the trees. And he comes away with the Falcon possession. Three-point shot up, no good by Jensen, and the backside rebound taken by Luke Armstrong to Tebbs. Tebbs into the forecourt, off to Dallin Grant as the Falcons get back defensively. Here they go to Barney coming in from the left side. Little hesitation move, and Landon Barney scores another 2 points in this ball game. He had 13 in the first half, now 15. And the Falcons with the ball, trailing 44-26. Falcons with it at midcourt. Cody Spencer with the ball. Cody with 10 first half points. 6:10 left to go here, third quarter. And he'll go left side down into the corner now. They go to Hayden Springer. Springer making the second half start. Driving the lane, muscling it up, no good, and a foul will go, I think, to Landon Barney. That's correct. Landon picks up number 1. That's the first team foul of the second half as well. At the free throw line to shoot is Karsten Jensen, 6'1", a senior. And first opportunity for points here in the ball game. And he puts it up and in. Jensen with the first of his Webster's orthodontic straight shooting free throw tries. Another one coming up. That one's good as well. 2 points in the game for Jensen, and it's 44-28 Cedar. Grant, the left side to Zab Santana, who's just checked in. To the right side now to Tebbs. Trayton Tebbs on the wing, driving baseline right. He'll ditch it out to Santana for the three-point try. No good on your Webster's orthodontic straight shooting free throw. Saving it on the floor was Trevor Farrell, but the only one there was Trayton Tebbs. He scores an easy deuce right underneath the basket. Tough luck there for the Falcons. 46-28 Reds. Falcons with possession of the ball. Left side with it is Spencer. To the right side now, they go to Jorgensen. Drives the lane, puts up a circus shot, no good. But Jorgensen will go to the line to shoot 2. So the Falcons come out aggressive offensively, going hard to the hoop. And they've been rewarded with some free throws here. Both Jensen and now Cody Spencer going to the line to shoot. Excuse me, it's Jackson Jorgensen at the line. to 29. Cedar with the ball. Underneath on the give and go to Luke Armstrong. Good if it goes. It's gone, and Luke will go to the line to make it 3. Well executed on the pick and roll there, and Luke with a wide open lane. He scores the bucket and picks up the foul as well, or draws the foul. And Armstrong will go to the line to shoot 1. Free throw good by Luke. And Cedar out to a 49-29 lead. Largest lead of the ball game. 5 minutes left to go here, third quarter. Farrell with it, working off the high post screen. He'll lay it off there to Jensen. Down into the corner, they go to Jorgensen. Jorgensen in three-point range. Back out to Farrell right side. Double teamed up top to Jorgensen. Jorgensen with a crossover move and back out to Trevor for the three-point look. Good. Nice job there by Trevor. That's his third three-point bucket of the ball game. 49-32 Cedar. 4.5 minutes remaining third quarter. Here's Dallin Grant with it. He'll step it out in three-point range. Now drive baseline. Lay it out to Gage Savage with a wide open 3, and he gets it. Savage with his second three-pointer of the ball game, 6 points. And it's 52-32, back out to a 20-point lead. 4:10 left to go third quarter. Jorgensen with it. To Spencer, back to Jorgensen. To the right side they go to Jensen. Jensen working off the high post screen. And a wide open look for Jackson Jorgensen from 3. Can't get it, but the Falcons come up with the rebound. Here is Trevor Farrell for a 3, no good. And Cedar comes away with it, and the ball is knocked away and out of bounds by a hustling Trevor Farrell. It'll be Cedar ball as Landon Barney checks back into the ball game for Dallin Grant. Gage Savage to inbound right in front of the scorer's table. 52-32, Cedar out in front. 3:40 left to go, and here is the move by the big man Luke Armstrong in the lane with the right hand. He scores it. 54-32 Cedar. 3.5 minutes left to go third quarter. Cody Spencer with it at midcourt. Cody now to the right side on the dribble. Spencer in three-point range, working against Gage Savage to the left side with the pass to Jorgensen. Jorgensen fakes, goes up with it. He's fouled by Landon Barney. Couple of foul pitches coming for Jackson Jorgensen. Working hard, earning his way, and he'll go to the line for 2. Landon Barney with 2 personals. That's the third team foul on the Reds. And Jackson misses the first. One more coming for Jorgensen. 6 foot, a senior. In this ball game, he's got 5 points. And a chance to make it 6 here with the second of 2. That one no good as well. So the Falcons come away empty-handed, and into the forecourt quickly come the Reds. Underneath they go to Luke Armstrong. Good if it goes, it's gone. Quick ball movement. And they caught the Falcons slow to get back on defense, and Rob Potter doesn't like what he sees, and he's going to substitute all 5 players. And I think that play probably was the final straw. He just the defense just didn't get back in time. So Luke at the line to complete the three-point play. 56-32 Cedar. 3:04 left to go third quarter. Free throw shorthanded, and it's going to be Landon Barney for a foul over the back. Pretty easy call there. Falcons with the ball, trailing 56-32. 3:03 left to go. Luke Armstrong out of the ball game. Checking in is Jaron Garrett. Falcons with it wide right is Zobel, and as he tries to drive, he's bumped and fouled. Zab Santana with number 3. That's the 5th team foul on the Reds. And it'll be out of bounds underneath the basket. Hayden Zobel to trigger in. Zobel brings it in to Tyler Main. And to Zobel, back to Main on the left side. Main with the ball, guarded. Okay, we were just knocked off the air momentarily. And we apologize for that. As Zobel scores. And it's now 58-34. 2:07 left to go third quarter. Foul at the other end of the floor. And it looks like the Falcons will bring the original 5 back into the ball game, or is it a new set? Checking in is Hayden Springer. Well, Cody Spencer, Trevor Farrell, Carson Jensen, and a circus shot there by Jaron Garrett, no good, but he'll go to the line. Free throw up and in by Jaron Garrett. A little discombobulated here as our plug was pulled a moment ago. But we are back in business on both the radio and the video stream at KSUB590.com. Second one by Garrett is no good. But the rebound by Branson Coates all alone. And he throws the ball away. Trevor Farrell now with it as he tried to outlet the pass to Dallin Grant. He threw it away, and it's Cody Spencer with the baseline jumper on the right side for 2, and it's 59-36 Cedar. Dallin Grant with the ball out front, bumped and fouled by Karsten Jensen. Second personal on Jensen. That's the 15th foul on the Reds. Excuse me, on the Falcons. Branson Coates to inbound right in front of the Cedar bench. He comes in to Grant. Dallin Grant with the ball well out away from the basket, up top to Tebbs. Trayton Tebbs with the ball near midcourt. He'll dribble over to the right side and hand it off to Ty Harrison. Harrison to the left side, now down into the corner to Dallin Grant. Driving baseline, brings it back out front to Ty Harrison. Good look for the 3, and he got it. Ty Harrison scores his first bucket of the ball game, and it's a Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance 3. For tires, auto repairs, and maintenance from people you know and trust, see Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance in the Bobby's Upholstery building. 3 shot is no good, but the rebound and the putback is good by Cody Spencer. And a timeout is called, brought to you by Color Country Pediatrics. When your child is sick, time is of the essence. Color Country is here to help with 3 board-certified physicians, an excellent physician's assistant, and a very competent and friendly corps of nurses at 55 East Canyon Commercial Avenue. And I think this is just a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it right here. Indeed, it is a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep both radio and television here as the Reds lead 62-38 with 1:01 left to go, third quarter. Cedar ball. Jaron Garrett, and the Falcons will settle back in the half-court defense. Garrett, Savage, Harrison, Coates, and Dallin Grant in the ball game for the Reds. And here's Savage to walk it in the forecourt, right in the middle of the floor, left side to Garrett. Jaron with the ball over his head. He'll hit Gage Savage, give back to Garrett, and he scores a bucket on a great little give and go there by Gage Savage. And Jaron Garrett scores his first basket of the ball game to go with a free throw as well. 3-point look up, no good by Cody Spencer. And it's 64-38 still. Dallin Grant driving the lane. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Jurgensen picks up the foul. That's 3 on Jackson. That's the 16th foul on the Falcons, but this one in the act of shooting, so it'll be 2 shots coming for Dallin Grant. 6'7", a junior, averaging 15 points a ball game, and he puts the first one up and in. He draws a lot of attention, however, and so oftentimes Dallin's offensive contribution can be drawing all that attention so his teammates can score. Second one up and in for Dallin as well. He's got 8 points in the ball game. 22 seconds remain, third quarter, 66-38 Cedar. And the Falcons with the ball. Jurgensen with it on the left side. He'll work off the high post screen. Now pass to Farrell, and Farrell will raise for 3, no good. Tipped out, and a foul is going to happen in the backcourt. I think it was Trevor Farrell, as Gage Savage tried to clear the ball. And it's 1-1 at the other end as the Reds are in the bonus for the rest of the way. So Gage Savage at the free throw line. First one, no good, misses the front end, and the Falcons come away with the rebound. Score remains 66-38. 4 seconds left to go. Loose ball on the floor. Heaving it up from three-point range, no good, is Cody Spencer, and that's the end of the quarter. After 3, Reds lead it 66-38. Back in a minute with the fourth and final quarter of play.
Welcome to Color Country Pediatrics.
We understand that your child is your world. That's why we provide compassionate care.
Learn more about our practice and schedule an appointment with us today.
The largest pediatric practice in town and still growing, Color Country Pediatrics offers wellness checkups, sick visits, sports physicals, and preventative care. Because we're able to provide so many services on site, like several labs, casting, stitches, IVs, and wound care, our patients can receive quality treatment from friendly faces in a familiar setting. Our friendly physicians develop long-term relationships with whole families in order to provide kids with the most comprehensive care. With a staff member on call 24 hours a day, you can have peace of mind.
We love coming here. They make us feel comfortable and they're welcoming, and we know that they care about us.
Color Country Pediatrics gives back to the community by supporting local schools, sports teams, and events. Color Country Pediatrics.
They're our world too.
Falcon ball as we start the fourth quarter of play, and the quarter is brought to you by Midtown Tire and Auto. Regular service extends the life of your vehicle and gives you better performance and fuel efficiency. Manufacturer recommended maintenance with Midtown's the best way to avoid costly and inconvenient breakdowns. Midtown Tire and Auto. Cole Farrell with the three-point shot, baseline left, and it's 66-41. Here's Dallin Grant with the slam coming in from the baseline right. So Dallin Grant with a nifty move and a powerful finish, and it's 68-41 Cedar. Three-point look at the Falcons, and no good. They bring it back out to Cole Farrell for his three-point try. It's good, and we got a problem on the floor. We've got injured players on the previous play. As Trevor Farrell hits the three. But on the rebound of the previous shot, an injured player, and we're going to have a timeout. Let's go ahead and take a full timeout, a 1-minute break on both radio and TV. Okay, back at Canyon View High School where they are attending to an injured Falcon. And it is Cole Farrell. And in, looking on our TV feed, we crashed the board for the rebound of the three-point shot of Trevor Farrell. And went quickly to the floor, but came up under his own power. They're attending to him now. It looks like he's going to be okay. So it'll be Cedar ball after the Farrell three-point make. And it's 68-44 Cedar. Here's Dallin Grant into the forecourt. Drives, hangs, jams her in once again. Dallin's starting to put the pedal down for Cedar, and it's 70-44 Cedar. 7 minutes left to go in the ball game. Another three-point look, and this one is good by Cody Spencer at the other end. Cody Spencer with a Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance 3. And your State Bank scoreboard reads 70-47 as Trayton Tebbs drives, and two Cedar players go down. But Tebbs will go to the line. So the foul goes against Dastrup, his third. Trayton Tebbs at the free throw line to shoot a couple. And the free throw is up and good. First free throw make of the ball game for Trayton Tebbs. And checking into the ball game for the Falcons, Hayden Springer. One more coming, and Tebbs hits it. On the drive to the hoop, brought to you by Hermes Drive-In, a Cedar City institution newly remodeled with the same great menu. Burgers, sandwiches, drinks, and delicious ice cream treats, and so much more in the heart of it all, right next to Main Street Park. And foul at the Falcon end of the floor will send Jackson Jurgensen to the line for a couple. The foul goes against Gage Savage, number 3 on Gage. At the free throw line, shooting 2, is Jackson Jurgensen. First one up and in. One more coming for Jackson. That one rattles around and out, and it's Armstrong finally gets the rebound ahead to Dallin Grant, double teamed, and the foul from behind will be charged to Cody Spencer. Number 3 on Spencer, that's number 9 on the Falcons. That means free throws coming for Dallin Grant. 1-on-1 situation for the big redhead. Zab Santana back into the ball game. Luke Armstrong comes out. And here is Dallin Grant with the first one up and in. So Grant now with 13 points in the ball game. And a chance for 14 here with the second. The bonus shot, that one good. 6.5 minutes remain in this ball game. 74-48 Cedar. Trevor Farrell with the ball. He'll hand it off there to Springer. Now to the left side they go to Jurgensen. Now back to Farrell. Farrell on the wing working against Zab Santana. Raises for the 3 off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound is taken by Trayton Tebbs. And the call there was that Cody Spencer was standing out of bounds when he touched the ball in the hands of Trayton Tebbs. Therefore, the ball goes to Cedar, but now hustling, Cody Spencer comes in, taps the ball away, and it goes off Zab Santana, so it's going to be Falcon ball. Falcons inbound, Jurgensen with it. Guarded by Savage. Down into the corner. Farrell for 3. No good. And the backside rebound is taken by Zab Santana. Santana quickly into the forecourt. Drives. He walks with the ball. They got him. That's a good call. As the ball was tapped as he tried to drive, and he did a little shuffle of his feet and traveled with the ball. And so Cedar turns the ball over. Jurgensen driving and kicking out to Spencer. And as he drives, he's bumped and fouled. Zab Santana picks up number 4, I believe. Checking in, Jaron Garrett. Coming out, Landon Barney. At the free throw line to shoot, 1-1, is Cody Spencer. Cody gets the first. Spencer with 6 free throws in the ball game to go with 2 twos and 2 threes and 3 twos. So it's been an all-around game for Cody Spencer as he hits the second as well. 74-50 Cedar. Here's Dallin Grant driving the lane. Little contact there, no whistle, and the Falcons come away with it. Down the floor and kicking the ball out of bounds. An unforced error there is Jackson Jurgensen. So it'll be Cedar ball. 5:25 left to go in this game. 74-50 Cedar on your State Bank scoreboard. State Bank of Southern Utah, personal and business banking since 1957. Locations throughout the region. Garrett to inbound. In he comes to Tebbs. Tebbs along the sideline, double teamed, he'll get it to Zab. Santana tries to lob it to Grant, and it was not well executed. And a rebound foul on Trayton Tebbs. So we'll have free throws at the other end as Tebbs picks up number 3 or 4. I've got him for 3. The scoreboard says 1. Now they've changed it. And a timeout is called. Color Country Pediatrics bringing it to you on 55 East Canyon Commercial Avenue. Back in 1 minute with the Reds leading 74-50.
Wilson Orthodontics has been Southern Utah's trusted choice for orthodontic care for over 30 years, with locations in Cedar City, Parowan, and Beaver.
Dr. Wilson is not only my orthodontist, he is my friend.
Providing child and adult orthodontic care featuring many alternatives, including clear braces, traditional braces, as well as colorful and customized brackets that express your personality and make your orthodontic experience unique.
586-8980.
Mikey and the Missus. I reckon it don't get any weirder than that. Only on today's hit music, B92.1.
At the stripe for the Falcons is Jackson Jurgensen. Jurgensen with 6 points in the ballgame, 4 of them in the first half. 2 points here in the second half, both of them from the free throw line. And he misses. And it's Dallin Grant with the rebound. Grant ahead to Zab Santana. Santana to the right side of the floor, into the corner they go to Garrett. Had a wide open 3, wouldn't take it. Here's Dallin Grant in the lane, up and in. So Grant with another bucket. And it is 76-50. Falcons with the ball. Cedar out in front. 5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Driving the lane all the way to the hoop. Can't get the bucket is Jensen. And away the Reds come. Here's Dallin Grant. He'll drive and kick out to Santana for the 3. No good. Jaron Garrett with the rebound. And the three-point try is blocked. Great defense there by Jurgensen. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Cedar ball underneath the basket. Luke Armstrong checks back in. Dallin Grant will have a rest. 4:36 left to go in the ball game. 76-50 Cedar, out of bounds for the Reds. And in they come, and the inbound pass is stolen away. It's going to be Trevor Farrell all alone for the layup. 76-52. A 24-point lead for the Reds. 4:20 left to go in the game. Garrett to the free throw line on the dribble, to the backside to Santana. He'll drive baseline, try to lay it off to the big fella Armstrong, and the ball is knocked away and out of bounds by a hustling Jackson Jurgensen. Jurgensen giving up plenty of length on that matchup, but he managed to skirt around the outside of Armstrong and knock the ball away. And a little move once again there to Luke Armstrong, one that we've seen happen so often. And Luke missed it, and the Falcons came away with it. At the other end of the floor, the ball
squirted away. Jaron Garrett tried to save it with a soccer move. And you can't do that in basketball. So even if it wouldn't have gone out of bounds, it'll be Falcon ball. Farrell into Jurgensen at the top of the key. Jurgensen left side. Cody Spencer with the ball to Farrell. Spots up from just inside the three-point arc and nails it. Trevor Farrell having a solid game. 8 points in the first half. He's got 10 points in the second half, 18 points total. Zab Santana wide left with it, driving baseline, cut off there by Jensen for the three-point look by Trayton Tebbs, and he's got it. That's the first three-point bucket of the ball game for Trayton Tebbs. Surprising. He's a dangerous three-point shooter. Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance 3. Tires, auto repairs, and maintenance for people you know and trust. Cedar City Auto Repair and Maintenance at the Bobby's Upholstery Building, 555 North Main Street. That's wrong. 454 North Main Street in Cedar City. Trevor Farrell waited for the flyby to try to get the shot off, but a foul was called. He'll go to the line to shoot, and he misses the free throw. Santana with the rebound, out to Tebbs. Tebbs bringing it in the forecourt. 3:08 left to go. Cedar leads 79-54. And here is Savage to Garrett to the left side to Tebbs once again. They're looking to get the ball into Luke Armstrong, and he is hammered. Coming in from the weak side help is number 20, Karsten Jensen. That is, I believe, the 10th team foul on the Falcons, and it'll be 2 shots for Luke, even though it was not in the act of shooting. So double bonus the rest of the way for the Reds with just under 3 minutes left to go in this one. Luke Armstrong at the line, and it is good. Little body English by Luke to help that ball fall. 17 points in the ball game for Big Luke, and a chance for one more here on the second of 2. Webster's orthodontic straight shooting free throws. And he got him. .250 left to go in the ball game. 81-54 Cedar. Here's Jensen driving the lane, puts it up, no good. The ball hits the floor, and it's picked up there by Trayton Tebbs. Tebbs with the ball for Cedar into the forecourt right side. Cedar looking to push the tempo. He crashes into the defender, and it's going to go against Trayton. That's a good call. Trayton a little out of control there, and the offensive foul goes to Tebbs. His third, I have. Team foul number 10, but it was an offensive foul, so no free throws coming this time. 2.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. 81-54 Cedar. Follow-away jumper, baseline left, no good by Farrell. Cedar with the rebound. Down the floor they come to Tebbs in from the left side. Puts it up, no good, and a foul. I think the foul is going to be on the original shot. Trayton Tebbs goes to the floor, and he tries to get up momentarily and then just goes right back down. He came down on the ankle. That's the problem. Came down funny on the ankle, and I thought maybe he got his bell rung for a moment, but it's the left ankle. And I think they're going to call a breakaway foul. And I don't know if Trayton's going to be able to do it. He came down, turned his ankle. He's going to try. A couple of Reds ready to check in at the scorer's table. So Zab Santana's been whistled with a technical foul, and he's out of the ball game. First one up and in by Trayton Tebbs. I think we'll go to the other end and shoot more free throws.
Trayton gets both. He's going to limp off the floor as Gage Savage comes in for him. And it's going to be a sore ankle weekend for Trayton Tebbs. So he came down funny, and the free throws, technical free throws at the other end. First one up and in by Trevor Farrell. Second one up and in by Farrell. And for some reason, he gets a third. And it'll be 4 altogether. So essentially, I guess what happened was a double technical foul. Got a technical foul, continued, and he got called for his second technical foul. Zab Santana, that is. And therefore was disqualified on the second technical foul. So 4 free throws for Trevor Farrell. He hits them all. 83-60. 23-point Cedar lead with 2:10 left to go in the ball game. Jensen will drive and kick out to Jurgensen. Jurgensen out to the right side. The shot no good by Dastrup. Now the backside 3-point shot is up no good, and a struggle for the rebound. And it'll be Cedar ball on alternate possession. Seth Brinkerhoff into the ball game for Cedar. Ty Harrison to Brinkerhoff, back to Harrison in the backcourt, and quickly the Reds come into the forecourt to Gage Savage. 1:45 left to go in the game. Here's Ty Harrison in from the baseline right. The ball is knocked away, but it goes right to the Reds. Brinkerhoff for the 3-point try. Off the front of the rim, no good. Scramble for the loose ball, and it'll be the Falcons. Ahead they come to Jurgensen. Jurgensen working against Coates, and he's fouled on the drive, so it'll be 2 shots either way as both teams are in the double bonus now. So 83-60, 1:25 left to go in the ball game. Free throws coming for Jackson Jurgensen. He's got 6 points in the ball game, 2 buckets and 2 free throws. And now another free throw. 1 more coming as Mumford checks into the ball. Munson checks into the ball game. And out comes Luke Armstrong. Jurgensen misses the second one, and it's Munson with the rebound. And Gage Savage is going to wisely take all his time bringing it in the forecourt. Savage with the ball at midcourt. Ball stolen away. Cody Spencer with it, coming in from the right side, and Gage reaches in and fouls him. So he's going to send Cody Spencer to the line to shoot 2. Nice defense in the middle of the floor for Cody Spencer, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's gotten a little ragged down the stretch here as Spencer puts the first one up and in. And more Cedar reserves coming in. Jacob Rogers in the ball game. Second free throw, good by Cody Spencer. As the Falcons empty the bench as well. Checking in is Waylon Cooley. Here's Savage with it wide left. 1 minute left to go in the ball game. 83-63 Cedar. Savage out at midcourt. Now working against Maine. And he'll hand it off to Branson Coates, back to Savage, and he's bumped and fouled there, I believe, by Trey Allred. .2 seconds remaining in the game, and at the free throw line is Gage Savage. First one up and in. Trey Payne checks into the ball game for the Reds. But he can't do so. Oh, Branson, he comes in for Branson Coates. I thought for a moment he might be checking in for the shooter. Second one by Gage, that one no good, and the Falcons with the rebound. Trey Allred with the rebound, and the ball tapped away from behind. I don't know why you want to, I guess Gage Savage was committing a foul so that his teammate Tyler Tippett could check in. But that means free throws for Hayden Zobel. I was going to question why with a 21-point lead you would need to commit a foul there with 45 seconds left to go, but Gage wanted to get his teammate in the ballgame. First one up and in by Hayden Zobel. One more coming for Zobel, 6'2", a junior, 3 points in the game, make it 4. And it's 84-65. In they come, and Rogers traveled with the ball. So it goes back to the Falcons. And checking in now is Bryce Rawlinson. And out will come Munson. 44.2 seconds left to go. Falcons with it. In they come. And out front they send it to Tyler Main, 5'10", a junior. Main will drive the lane, up with the left hand, no good. Rawlinson with the rebound. He'll bring it back out to Ty Harrison. Harrison with the ball, and into the forecourt left side. 25 seconds. Rogers to Rawlinson on the right wing. Here's Ty Harrison with it. Harrison to the top of the key on the dribble. I think Cedar's just going to be content with playing a little keep away here. They throw it away. And the Falcons will get it back with 8.1 seconds left to go in this one. 84-65. This ball game has been brought to you by Carter Creek Concrete to Go, your small quantity concrete supplier. 1/4 to 2 cubic yards. Buy just what you need and save big by doing it yourself. Carter Creek Concrete to Go. They're on Airport Road. Maine, and that's the ball game. 84-65 is the final score here tonight at Canyon View High School. The first of 2 meetings. And we will do this all over again at Cedar High in about 3 weeks. But the final score here tonight, 84-65. Cedar wins it. And our post-game wrap is brought to you by $5 Pizza. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery with 2 Cedar City locations in the Providence Center in front of Walmart and also on North Main Street across from Canyon View Middle. The post-game wrap also brought to you by Brad's Food Hut. With a menu to please everyone, it's Cedar City's favorite place to hang out for nearly 4 decades now. They're on North Main Street across from Frontier Homestead State Park. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back to wrap this thing up and give you individual scoring.
Visit Rally Stop for quality top-tier gasolines, first-class customer service, and the cleanest restrooms in town. Rally Stop offers ethanol-free gasolines at most locations and DEF diesel additive at JR's Truck Stop and the Providence Center Chevron in Cedar City. For quality gasolines that save you money with better mileage and engine performance, for groceries, food, drinks, and in-house restaurants, trust your Southern Utah-owned local Rally Stop stations from Santa Quin to St. George. Rolling Rubber Tire Pros is Southern Utah's trusted source for tires and accessories and for maintenance and service to the most exacting standards. Don't leave the safety of your loved ones nor the security of one of your biggest investments to anyone less than the tire and automotive experts at Rolling Rubber Tire Pros. Serving Southern Utah for nearly 5 decades, Rolling Rubber Tire Pros at 256 West, 200 North in Cedar City. Only $5 Pizza gives you a large, freshly baked, 1-topping pizza or a medium made-to-order supreme pizza for just $5. And don't forget the breadsticks, specialty salads, chicken wings, and more, all at a great price. And now $5 Pizza offers 2 locations to serve you, in the Providence Center and now on North Main Street across from Canyon View Middle. Both locations offering the best pizza value in Cedar City. 865-9600, 865-9600.
Carter Creek Concrete to Go is your small quantity concrete supplier. 1/4 to 2 cubic yards made according to your specs. The load mixes while you drive. When you're done, you hose out the drum and return the mixer. It's as easy as that. Buy only what you need with no mixing by hand or short load fees, and save big by doing it yourself. Carter Creek Concrete to Go at 942 North Airport Road in Cedar City. For the contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Carter Creek Concrete to Go.
Mikey and the Missus. I reckon it don't get any weirder than that. Only on today's hit music, B92.1.
We'll give you the look ahead, brought to you by Pioneer Flooring and Design Center. If new flooring is in your future, drop by Pioneer Flooring and Design Center for design and product ideas, huge selection, and great pricing. Pioneer Flooring and Design Center in the Providence Center next to Wingers. And our next broadcast, once again, this Thursday, we will not bring you Cedar High boys basketball because of the SUU Northern Arizona game. So our next broadcast will actually be Friday. And we'll bring you Cedar's girls going against Crimson Cliffs at home. Cedar's girls on Friday. It's a 6:50 pregame, 7 p.m. tip-off from Cedar High School. That's the look ahead, brought to you by Pioneer Floor Covering and Design Center. As we wrap up the ball game, once again, the Reds win it 84-65. Scoring for Canyon View, 2 points for Trey Allred, 24 points for Trevor Farrell. Pretty solid night for the senior guard. 4 points for Hayden Zobel, 7 points for Jackson Jurgensen, 3 for Cole Farrell, 2 points in the game on free throws for Karsten Jensen, and 21 points for Cody Spencer. And that's the scoring for the Canyon View Falcons. For Cedar, 7 points for Gage Savage, 3 for Ty Harrison, 3 for Jaron Garrett, 16 points in the ballgame for Dallin Grant. A slow start, 6 points in the first half, 10 in the second half, total 16 points. 11 points for Trayton Tebbs, turned his ankle there right at the end, and it looks like something that will not be all the way better on Thursday, so that jeopardizes his participation on Thursday, just with a little unfortunate turn of the ankle as he came down on the defender's foot. 15 points in the ballgame for Landon Barney, 13 of them in the first half. He really paced Cedar in that first half of the ballgame with some hustle plays. 9 points for Zab Santana and 18 points. A great night for Luke Armstrong, the junior, as well. That's the scoring for the Cedar Reds. Final score, once again, 84-65 for our TV viewers. We will bid you goodbye, but we will tell you first that we will do this again. And we will have the rematch of this ball game coming up on February 6th. It's a Thursday night, and we'll have it for you right here on the video cast with our help from our friends at SUU's Communication Department. And that will be February 6th, 7 p.m. tip-off. And you can access the webcast at ksub590.com as you did tonight. For our TV viewers, we'll bid you a pleasant good evening. For our radio listeners, we'll take one more break and be back with a final word.